The Steam Deck is a fantastic gaming device, but it has one fatal flaw. It loves to jump out of its case. If that hasn't happened to you, you probably don't own your deck for long enough. But what if I told you that you can fix that for less than $1 using a 3D printer? Today I'm going to show you 5 3D prints that you can make to improve your experience with your Steam Deck. So we are going to start off with 2 different types of stands. One is just your very simple minimal stand, I would say. So you just place your Steam Deck on top of it. It even has a cutout for the vent at the bottom. It locks in place really nicely. As you can see, like even twisting it around like that doesn't slide off the deck. I would say that's a really comfortable viewing angle as well. And the other one's a bit more complex because it's a kickstand. We will have to assemble it. It's pretty simple, just 2 screws, 3 pieces. And this is a simple clip, so it should just clip in place. Okay, that's a very satisfying snap. It's a bit off center, so I'll just slide it in place. And now it's perfect. Pretty slim. And here is, on the back, there's even a cutout for the Valve logo there. Yeah, there you go. And then once we want to leave our deck on the table or something, we can just pop it open. Okay, and that's it. It is pretty sturdy, I guess. I am worried that over time this little flap might become too loose and it flops around everywhere. I printed this in PLA and I probably wouldn't recommend it because PLA tends to get loose over time. But I mean, I'm not afraid that the deck will fall or anything like that. Also, one thing that I noticed afterwards, and I think it's really smart for the stands, is that they have these little kind of dots here. Not sure if you can see that on camera. Yeah, there you go. On the kickstand as well, it has these little dots. And they are meant to lock in the screw like holes on the back of the Steam Deck. So I appreciate that. That's a really good design choice. Kudos to the people who designed them. The next 2 are all about the Steam Deck case. Something that really stood out to me when I got my Steam Deck was the case, particularly the other side of it. Because there's this huge hole here and this elastic band, and like I'm not sure if you're supposed to store the charger here, but like if you try to, it will probably fall quite easily and so on. I'm not sure what Valve was thinking about when they decided on this design, but the community is here to improve on it. So the next item is an insert for that hole in the back of the case. So yeah, you can store a couple of SD cards and your Steam Deck charger in the middle. So here I have my Steam Deck charger, and I just realized that this isn't going to fit because this was designed for the US charger. This one is the European version. Let's see at least if I can wrap the cable around. There's a little gap here that you can put the cable through. I'm not sure if this is good in terms of like bending or breaking the cable. Then we get some SD cards, and then you pop them right in. I'll remove the charger so that we can test the fit, but if you have the US version, for sure it works. It just sticks out a little bit, and in this specific case I think it's good because this way the flat elastic band will keep the SD cards in place. This actually might be my favorite accessory so far. So this one is one of the most interesting ones from my point of view. This is to prevent your Steam Deck from falling out of the case, and basically you just need to place it and make sure that it's pretty snug, and then we just place the deck. And if we accidentally open the case upside down, the deck doesn't fall. Probably wouldn't trust it too much. Maybe if you secure the plastic under the seams, it's more reliable. It gives you that extra seconds to realize what you've done before the deck falls out of the case. Last but not least, we have the same clip from the kickstand, but instead of using it for a stand, we are going to use it to hook a power bank to the Steam Deck. And instead of designing a custom plastic part to hold my specific power bank, I included these holes here for Velcro straps. So you can attach pretty much any power bank that you have to this same clip without having to change the design. I'm going to use this Anchor power bank because it's quite powerful and it has a built-in cable as well. So there we go. And then we just clip this onto the deck and plug the power in. Oh yeah, so this way we can extend the deck battery life by a bunch. It's pretty slim as you can see, and it works with pretty much any power bank as well. So if you need a little extra juice for your deck, I will make the model available as well. I guess that's it for today. I hope this gave you a few ideas on what you can actually print for your deck, and I'll see you guys next time.